What's up guys, it is Flame Tamer here and welcome back to another video where today I am bringing you guys another firework unboxing of the TNT Fireworks Electrify assortment, and I picked this up for $60 at Costco. And yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get straight into this. I went ahead and took the saran wrap wrapping off just to make this a bit easier. Here's the label, don't really need that, but yeah. A lot of the OG TNT Safe and Sane Pyros, you're probably already seeing some stuff in here you're getting kind of excited about, that I definitely am too. So I guess let's just start from the top and work our way down. So the first thing is Wildflower, little box fountain. I feel like I've seen this before, maybe it's kind of an older one. It's got this interesting new kind of style to the top, which I actually kind of like, because you can easily see how many tubes it has. Actually has 2 tubes, so that's pretty nice. So Wildflower. Honestly, I have no idea what it does, no performance or anything whatsoever, but that's kind of to be expected with a lot of these. Next up is Pyro Mixer. This is definitely an older one that I haven't really seen in quite a while. I've really only seen it in stands. Also, 2 tubes. Yeah, I've only seen this one in stands, and obviously this is from Costco. The next thing is Crickets. You guys know this one is absolutely amazing. Not sold in stands anymore, unfortunately. I think they are sold at some DFS stands and stuff, and in assortments apparently. Same new weird top to it, 4 tubes as usual. Amazing fountain. Next up, I really have no idea what this is. Assorted Astro Fountain, it says. I'm gonna open this up. I have no clue what it is. I'm thinking it's probably some sort of a cuckoo. But, excuse me, TNT, what are you doing? Okay, so it's like a cuckoo with, like, no whistles. What the heck is this? Okay, that's a little interesting. So just, like, 3 little cylindrical fountains. That's kind of cool. That's nice. But, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be, like, the same effect as just, like, your typical cuckoo. But, yeah, still cool. Definitely never seen those before. Next up, June Bugs, super tiny, but actually pretty fun. Not a bad little fountain for sure. Next up, Orange Float. This is decent. 1 tube, it's alright. It's kind of just the same as a lot of the other mid-size fountains. Sunshine, pretty decent box fountain, just got some like typical like flowers and stuff with like some red and green sparks, I believe, from what I remember. Carousel is actually a pretty fun little fountain. It's really small, but it's actually pretty fun. It's just, you know, it's nice. The performance is Silvery Rain, Crackling, and Flowers. So yeah, it's actually a nice fountain. I think you can find it for like $1 at like the dollar store sometimes, but next is Cool Cat. This is a really good fountain. Same exact firework as Cool Breeze. Got the weird top once again. Let me get that out of the way. We don't need that. Next up we have Enigma, which is pretty good. It's similar to a lot of others that are basically a rewrap. In fact, there's one in here. Raging Zombies is basically the exact same effects. Yeah, Enigma, I've had this once before. It's pretty good, which is kind of sad that this only has 2 tubes and like Pyro Mixer essentially has the exact same thing. I'm sure this does have a lot more composition in it though, but still, come on TNT, put some more tubes in. Alright, next is Bright Fire. I've not seen this one before. Very light, like literally nothing. That's weird. What's happening there? Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be like a rewrap of like Starfire or Blazing Rebel, or maybe Pyrofire, since it kind of reminds me of Pyrofire because it's got like a dragon on it, and Pyrofire kind of always had that graphic in one way or another. Sparkling Glory. This is a classic in basically most every TNT assortment. Performance, Colorful Spark with Golden Pine, Silver Rain with Golden Crackles. Sounds like a slightly different performance maybe. I'm sure it does the exact same thing. But there's the picture. I don't think I showed you guys the picture of Carousel. It did have one, right? Yeah. That is definitely not a picture of Carousel, but don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. Here's when things get exciting, because I have not seen this firework in literally what feels like 100 years. This is Wildcat. Yeah, pretty old fountain. It's actually not old because in a few of my older videos I've talked about how with TNT fireworks you can tell if it's old or not. You see how there's like this ring around the logo and then like a black background. If it has the ring and the black background, it's new, it's not actually old. But if it's just the logo, like with like the wrap of the firework behind it and no black background or ring, it is actually old. So yeah. Also you can tell by the top, unless it's one of the new weird ones, the paper on the top will be the same thing without the ring and black background. Well, the background will still be black because the whole thing's black, but you know. But definitely happy to see this fountain. Also very happy to see this fountain. Zombies. I have not seen this one in equally as long, maybe longer in fact, but yeah. Really old. Great to see it in here. Not actually old though, unfortunately. Because old fireworks are cool, you know, but still cool. I'm glad this is here. And now to change the pace a bit, here's something completely new. Little one. Literally no clue anything about this. There's actually a performance, somehow. No picture though, unfortunately. Okay. Silver rain and flowers with green sparks and crackles. So sounds basically like Sparkling Glory or Color Shock. Those three are kind of the same, if that one, wait, actually, no, I guess it's maybe not the same as Sparkling Glory, because Sparkling Glory is ever so slightly smaller in diameter. This is Sparkling Glory, this is Little One. I don't know if you can tell, but in real life, Sparkling Glory is just slightly smaller. Alright, next up is Raging Zombies. Yeah, this one's a rewrap of Enigma that was in here earlier. It's alright, you know, pretty standard assortment fountain. Okay, performance is colorful star with white flower and silver crackle chrysanthemum. I like how it's like all these different terms, but like they literally do the same thing, at least with some of them. Because like Little One and Sparkling Glory, if it is actually the same thing, they had a different performance, but yeah, I might post a comparison video on that. Who knows, we'll see. This is interesting, this is kind of a new thing TNT's doing. It says colors include, and there's like a little thing there. Here's a picture. Nice. Next up, I'm also pretty excited about this, is Big Bomb. This is, I believe, a TNT Centennial line firework from when they did their 100-year celebration a couple years back. And yeah, cool to see this in a non-Centennial assortment in any way, but yeah. Cool, I really don't know much about this. I don't think I've really seen any demos. Still cool. Really glad this is here. Next up we have 2 packs of flashing fountains. 5 pieces. I know people hate flashing fountains. I'm sorry, they're fun, come on. Throughout the year, guys, you're just like bored one weekend. What do? Grab a pack of flashing fountains, mess around with them for a few minutes. You know, what's wrong with flashing fountains? And like, what else would they do with that space? Probably just put a piece of cardboard in there like some other brands do, cardboard or styrofoam, you know, so why not? Something to like. Come on, guys. But next up, these final 4 fountains are really what kind of sold me on this assortment, because I saw this and I was kind of like, okay, wow, I've got to get this, because these are some things I haven't seen in a long time. We have Starburst Fountain. This was like the go-to fountain back in the day. This used to be like as good as it could get, pretty much. Totally different label than I've seen in the past, and like the new like colors include thing. But yeah, is there a performance? Yes. Colorful sparks with white flowers and crackle with chrysanthemum. Whistle. Okay, yes, it does have a whistle. I had heard some people say that they had actually like taken the whistles out of these for some reason, but yeah, it does still have whistles. And it's nice to see fireworks that still include whistles, because it seems like it's kind of hard to come by, at least with TNT fountains that have whistles. I don't know why, but it just seems like none really do anymore. But yeah, cool. I remember it being really heavy. It still is pretty heavy, but it feels really bottom heavy, so it's probably a clay plug that's giving it all the weight, but I'm not sure. Alright, Desert Blitz. Another really old one. The old wrap. Not actually old though, because the logo, yeah, good firework. Haven't seen it in a long time, but glad that it's here. Next up, jeez, hello there. Solar Glare. This is definitely an epic firework. It's actually probably one of the best in the assortment, if I'm being perfectly honest. Feels really heavy, kind of bottom heavy, and also there's, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's something kind of loose in there, which you might think is a bad thing, but I'm weird and I think that that's good, because a lot of times if it is like rattling around like that, that means it's been dropped or like shaken in transportation or something, and a lot of times that means that for whatever reason there's like an air bubble in there or something, and it shoots up like 30 feet in the air, which is obviously awesome if you're in a safe and sane state and you can only get stuff like this. It's awesome for it to go super high, but unfortunately sometimes it does just end up exploding, which is A, dangerous, and then it is just not really any fun. It's just, yeah, who wants an exploding fountain? But a lot of times it ends up working out amazingly. And last but not least, we have another super old one, Tarantula. I've literally not seen this one in like 10 years. Like, this is kind of crazy that this is still here. I honestly don't know. Apparently TNT is still making it because it's got the new logo, so I really don't know. I honestly have no idea. But yeah, this is really awesome. The graphic is kind of very strange. We've got a tarantula like spitting fire or something. I'm literally not even gonna ask. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this assortment. I'd definitely say that it is worth $60. And yeah, with the price increases this year, I'd definitely say that it's worth it. It would probably have been closer to $50 last year, but overall, I'd say it's great. If you see it, definitely pick it up, considering that it has some of the older, more kind of vintagey stuff. But unfortunately, that brings us to the end of this video. I will hopefully be uploading some stuff that I do on the 4th of July, maybe some professional shows, definitely a lot of stuff that I do myself. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to have a flaming hot day. Bye!